Morning everyone, out today with Roma and Zeus, and a quick little demonstration of the 20-20-20 rule. That means we want to have a loose lead walk at the beginning of our walk. Loose lead walking means that there's no tension on the lead and the dogs walk next to us, and if we start to slow down or we stop, the dogs stop. If we walk, the dogs walk with us. We do that all the way up into the park where I put them on a 10-meter lead where they can pee, poo, play, sniff and have some fun, and then we do a 20 minutes walk back home. So I'll put them on the long leads and I'll show you what that looks like in a moment. Important tip here is that when you're out on your walk, like, try to do a loop. So I've met them at their house, we walk down the street, now we've come to this park. I know this park will then flow through all the way closer to their house, so I'll go a little bit further than the house, put them on the short lead, and the 20 minutes walk we do the loop back. So we've done a bit of a circuit. Not all the time you can do that, because not all the time the roads in the parks meet up like that, but be creative with your walks and try to always walk to a park where you can give them the free time. So as much as we want structure, we do want them to have that free time, and if you have a good balance and your dogs are happy, they're fulfilled, they come home and they're actually tired. But if it's all about free time, then they're just going to wind themselves up and be more excited when they get home, and they haven't properly drained their mind and their body requirements. And also, if it's all about structure, well then we're being a little bit too strict, and then there's no real fun in the walk too. So have a balance and keep it up. So we'll go for a little walk and I'll show you a bit of footage. And see, the long lead is an essential part of all of this, because for a few reasons. First of all, walking in this nice park here, and if I have them off the lead, then I'm breaking the law, number one. Number two is that, well, first and foremost, they're not my dogs, so if I let them off the lead and they run and chase the dog or they get into trouble, then that's just bad on all fronts. Even if I did own the dogs, I don't want them to be off the lead, because I want to have that maximum control and being responsible for every other person who sees me. I've got two beautiful dogs, but I've got them on a lead. There is an equestrian area there, so there's horses there, and the guy there hates the dogs being off the lead, so, and he will abuse you and stuff. So, you know, we want to show them that, well, I'm being responsible by letting the dogs have their free time while under control. And also, it's good management. So if I was to be training them now or working on my recall, etc., then I can then make that happen a little bit easier. So just to recap this video, talking about the 20-20-20 rule. So we've just done roughly 20 minutes, maybe just a little bit over, through the long leads through the park. Now we're back on short leads and we walk back home. You can see now they're pretty pooped, and it is a little bit warm today, but it is still early morning. Summer in Australia, right? But if you want to know a little bit more about this concept and other training techniques and like how to teach loose lead walking, etc., well, first of all, you can go onto our podcast, Life with Your Dog podcast, and there's an episode there talking about the structured walk, the 20-20-20 rule, so you can listen a little bit more about that. You can also go onto my YouTube channel. There's a whole bunch of different playlists, and you'd look in the loose lead walking or the obedience training playlist, and it can give you some of these concepts of how to teach it. Alternatively, if you're in Sydney, let me know and we can do some training. Hope you are all well. Keep training your dogs, have fun, and take care. And see, dogs barking, and they're calm, focused on me. See you guys.